Hey everyone, it's Derrick here with More Sauce Productions, and we just got done with going on a helicopter ride. Chicago helicopter experience in South Chicago.
I was gonna say.
Basically like Chinatown-ish. But yeah, it cost $290 with the Groupon that I had. So $145 per person, so around $70 cheaper than you normally would pay. And we got a quote-unquote champagne toast, which was really dry champagne, which I didn't like, but we're lightweight, so it was.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Did the job.
We were basically buzzed from.
If you're
just
nervous, it'll do the job.
But you're supposed to get it before, but we got it after, so which is fine too. But either way, and then the trip was like maybe 15-20 minutes, and they give you a path of where you actually go, but basically you see all of Chicago's highlights, so like Grand Park, Sears Tower, the Chicago River, Trump Tower, if you want to call that a actual landmark, St. Navy Pier, the Hancock.
Yeah, different
John Hancock
beaches, the
Yeah.
Bean.
And obviously this was taken during the winter time, so in the middle of January, so everything was, and it was, we had the option of actually going later. We scheduled it for 5:52 p.m., but we ended up going around 5 p.m., right when the sun was setting, so it actually was really gorgeous. And I looked at some of the footage, and her pictures are a lot better than the video that I took, so we'll show some of those as well. Yeah, you want to talk about the overall experience?
Yeah, when you get there, they show you a safety video. We actually didn't watch that because they're like, "Oh, do you just want to go on this flight?" So we decided to do that.
Which, if something bad happened, we probably could sue them for that. So, but yeah, we didn't watch the safety
I was
video.
fine with not watching the safety video.
She's a little nervous. She's not very fond of heights, but
If you're a nervous flyer, I think there's moments where you would be a little bit nervous, but I think going on a less windy day would be a good option. And they play music, which is really relaxing. And our pilot, Mike, was awesome.
yeah. So when you're actually in the helicopter, you put the headphones on, you have a seatbelt on, and there's music playing on in the headphones, and you actually put the mouthpieces really close to your face, and it's sort of like walkie-talkie-ish. You basically start talking, and then it cuts out before you finish talking, and you hear everybody that's actually in the helicopter. So there's 3 in front and 4 in the back, which it's kind of crowded, but you can also pay for one that's just for 2 people, or obviously 2 people and the pilot.
You gotta fly yourself.
Right, yeah. So, yeah, overall the experience was pretty good. I had thought that a $100 gift card or gift certificate came with it to a restaurant called Duck Inn, but that's apparently part of the date night package, which isn't the ultimate package, which is completely insane to me. But yeah, all that came with was a photo, so you didn't have to pay the $25 extra for the photo, and they give you a quote-unquote special frame. So they give you this plastic frame, which is special, and yeah, I guess that champagne toast, which like it's probably like $10 champagne.
I don't think the picture is worth it.
Yeah, the picture is not worth $25.
But you can decide for yourself.
They literally take a DSLR and it's not like a really good one. It's like one of those cheap like $500 ones, like basically the one that we're shooting on right now. It's worse than the one that we have shooting, like that I have. So yeah, I mean, the experience was good. The pilot was really nice and funny and welcoming. So if you're a nervous flyer, it's very easy flying with him. He was talking about his experience and sort of places that he's lived before and different jobs that he's had, whether it was in China or New York or what have you. And yeah.
I think one thing to be aware of is they do weigh you when you get there, and they said that if you weigh over a certain amount, you have to purchase a second seat, and I'm pretty sure they mean that. So
right,
just
yeah.
pay attention to their weight restrictions. If you're a woman, you can't bring a purse. You go through a metal detector.
Yeah, you're not supposed to wear hat, gloves, hat, just a hat.
I had my gloves.
No, just a hat. And then obviously the traditional things that you're not supposed to bring, like bombs, guns, and
knives.
so there's none of that.
If you have long hair, bring a hair tie.
Yeah, so the helicopter doesn't blow your hair around for the picture. Trying to think if there's anything else. You don't really get to choose where you sit.
Yeah. That kind of sucked.
So there's basically 4 seats in the back. I was sitting in the middle left seat. She was sitting in the furthest to the left seat. And then the pilot's obviously in the front, and there are 2 people to the right of the pilot. So, yeah, I mean, not everybody gets the best view, I would say, but I mean, either way, I feel like I got still a good view. It was just difficult to if you're trying to take pictures and video, you definitely want to be in the window seat. And yeah, overall, it was gorgeous. What we were watching was gorgeous, and the video won't capture it nearly as well. And I think your picture actually captures it really well. A few of your pictures.
It's really hard to take a good picture.
Yeah, it's literally just vibrations the entire time. So.
You think your pictures are great, and then you get on the ground and realize they're just all right.
Yeah. So, I mean, was it worth $290 or $145 per person? I mean, it's definitely an experience, and I would say if it's possible for you to get a great night where the sky is clear, probably worth it. But if it's not clear, like, you have to get a Groupon with this. If you don't get the Groupon and you're paying full price, like an extra $70, then definitely not worth it. But I mean, if it's something, you know, if you're first visiting Chicago and you haven't seen the city and you want to see it, it's definitely a good way to go see it. If you're not able to cover it in the amount of time that you have in Chicago. But if you live here, if you've been around all the time, it's really nothing that like a drone pilot couldn't shoot and just show you it, and you wouldn't feel the same thing, because essentially the only difference is that you're actually in a helicopter, and like the entire time it's stable, so it never felt like it was unsafe. You would get like slight undulations, like if it was windy, but other than that, like if you're looking to get like a thrill out of this, there's really nothing to it. It's not like skydiving or anything like that. So yeah, so that's basically what I would say. I would definitely recommend it for $145. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.